Hi nostalgic home cooks! Today I'm in the kitchen making a classic split pea soup. This rustic French Canadian pea soup is a blend of rich flavors and comforting textures. The peas break down, giving it its signature creamy consistency. The salt pork gives a deep savory smokiness, perfect for a cold winter's day or any time you need a filling, comforting meal. A quintessential Quebecois dish that celebrates the simplicity and heartiness of early French Canadian cooking. This soup is full of generations of tradition, perfect for a cold winter day or whenever you need a filling, flavorful meal. So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make French Canadian pea soup. I'm going to make this whole recipe in one large stock pot. I'm going to add in the salt pork, which is a super flavorful and inexpensive cut of meat. This adds a deep, meaty flavor without the smokiness of bacon. It's also a little more historically accurate, but feel free to use other cuts of pork like ham hocks, pork belly, ham bones, or your leftover ham from the holidays. All of these will taste amazing in this recipe. Next, I'm going to add in 1 diced onion, 3 chopped carrots, and about a 1/4 cup of chopped parsley. Wash and drain 1 pound of dried peas and add them to the pot. You can use whole peas or split peas and either green or yellow. I was only able to find green split peas at the grocery store, so that's what I'm using here today. Pour into the pot 10 cups of water and add in 2 bay leaves. And now over medium heat, bring to a low boil and cooked covered for 1.5 to 2 hours or until the peas are cooked. And keep in mind if you're using whole dried peas, they'll take longer to cook than split peas. Once the soup is cooked and the peas have broken down into a creamy soup, remove the salt pork and cut the meat into smaller bite-sized chunks. Then return the meat to the pot. If you want a thicker soup, remove the lid and allow the soup to bubble away to evaporate some of the liquid. Finally, adjust the salt and pepper to your taste. Since I use salt pork, I didn't need to add any extra salt to mine. This meal pairs perfectly with a thick slice of bread or simple homemade biscuits. Or, since this is a hearty thick soup, it's perfect for serving inside of a bread bowl. This classic Canadian recipe is from the time of Samuel de Champlain. This staple habitant soup is not only popular in Quebec, but also throughout the country. It's simple to prepare with ingredients that early settlers would have had access to. Their ships were packed with foods that could be preserved for a lengthy period of time, like dried peas, salt pork, and root vegetables, among other things. This soup was also a hearty, warm and satisfying, nutrient-dense meal to help the first settlers survive the harsh Canadian winters. Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.